what the oat is fuck meal. Ahoy, landlubbers! Captain Derpy here. You know, there's a few things I absolutely love. I love Raven, I love Liquid Death, I love mac and cheese.
2,000 years later.
I love the band Ailstorm, I love my Nintendo Switch, and I love keelhauling anybody who dares to argue against the captain. One of these is not like the other. The Nintendo Switch, hands down, is like one of my absolute favorite consoles of all time. What, have you not heard of it? Have you been living under a rock?
Yeah, I have actually.
Well, the thing you need to know is that it's been pretty much one of the biggest successful consoles of all time. Not only because of its unique thing of being able to be portable and docked, meaning you can take it anywhere you want to, but it also has these wonderful controllers called Joy-Con.
Holy shit, it has Joy-Cons? Sign me up!
However, one thing I will give praise for, as well as the criticism, is the Nintendo eShop. Yes, the only place I can think where you can buy Resident Evil for little Timmy as well as hentai. Rated F for fun for the whole family. However, I don't want to brag enough to say this, but I have about 300 Switch games, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Over 300 Switch games? That is madness.
Madness. This is the Nintendo Switch.
However, with such a big collection, there's always one question that always comes up. What are some games you recommend? Well, if you ever wanted to punch a penguin in the face with your balls, I've got the perfect game for you! Hidden gem is the term typically used for videos like this, but my problem with that is once you find the games or you know about them, they're not really considered hidden anymore. You know, it's a lot like buried treasure. Once you happen to find it, is it really considered buried anymore? It's just treasure at that point, you know? So because of it, I'm actually just going to be recommending some games I happen to have that I would like to see people actually try them out. Now, there are going to be a few rules, okay? Like the first rule, I'm not going to do anything first-party related to Nintendo or like any of the big part. Oh, sounds like the Sushi Strikers fans are about to attack. Give me a sec. Your game is terrible still. Wait. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, my rules. First rule, nothing first party. Nothing by Ubisoft or Nintendo or Microsoft, like any of the big names. Like, this is not going to be that kind of list. Second of all, I'm also going to be telling you the price I personally paid for these games. Not going to tell you where I got them, but, you know, you can do research yourself. But as well as I'm also going to show you from pricecharting.com how much they kind of go for currently, as well as some gameplay footage. With that being said, let's talk about the first game on this list, Spinch. Yes, I know the cover looks weird, but hear me out on this. The game itself is actually a platformer in which you actually rescue a lot of other white balls, and color kills you. It's got some wonderful music, it's actually pretty hard and difficult. Also, expect a lot of what the hell moments because this game is trippy. Yeah, here's the back of the box, by the way, if you want to see that. And now for the pricing. I happen to spend about 25 bucks for this game, and this is what it's going for now. Well, as you can see, I actually didn't have that bad of a deal. I got it for a good price, and how about we kick it up a notch with an import this time? Citizens Unite. Let me start this off by saying, oh man, I love this game. This is essentially 2 RPGs for the price of 1. As you can see here, this one is kind of like Earthbound, and it has some really good humor, and so does the second game, which we'll be showing you in a few seconds.
How'd that feel?
And this is the second game. It's actually a lot more like Paper Mario, but it still has that same sense of humor in the first game. Essentially, you're getting 2 big RPGs for the price of 1 package, so I cannot recommend this enough for anybody.
Time for snack break!
Or I would recommend this game physically if it wasn't so expensive. Holy kraken. You know, I bought this game for 40 bucks actually, believe it or not. Huh. Well, here's the back of the box if you want to read it. Yeah, I'm feeling lucky. I feel like going on a trip. Ugh, not this kind of trip. Road 96 is a game I have a hard time recommending for people, even though I do think it is a must-play game. On Switch, it runs a bit choppy, as you can kind of tell, and it is pretty fun, and I love story narrative games that are also like roguelikes, as in every story you're going to tell is different. However, again, it's like I said, pretty choppy, and again, if you're not a fan of walking simulators, this game is not for you.
Sanchez reporting live.
Hey Raven, you wanna touch me poop deck? Oh, right, Creature in the Well is a weird game. And not in a bad way, it's a fun game, but just, it's a weird game to recommend for people. Have you ever thought about the game Pong and said, well, what if it was an action game where I can attack people with the balls that I happen to hit back and forth? If you ever thought that, this game's for you. It's got a deep story and... yeah, what you see is what you get. It's like playing Pong / tennis, but in an action game. The back of the box has even more weirdness of, I don't even know what this is. And, sadly, this is actually a game I don't know what the current price is for things. I mean, I bought this for $20 and yeah, Price Charter doesn't even have a price estimate for this game. So if you find a copy, pick it up and try it. Moving on, however, you want to see one of the very first Switch games I ever actually got though? Oh yeah, it's Penny Punching Princess time. In this game, money is everything. Money is used to bribe enemies, bribe traps, bribe treasure. Just money and beat everything up.
Penny Punching Princess.
This game is so goofy and fun and... well, it's one of the first Switch games I ever got. What's the price at? I'm just curious. I spent $25 for this. I got ripped off. Now we're getting into some special games. The ones that have like extra goodies and maybe games that might be a little bit more expensive, you know? Let's find out. What are we going to start off with?
Well, he looks at me and I look at him.
Oh, this game is adorable. Did he play around as a singing, lovely little bard guy as he tries to save the world by singing instead of fighting? And oh, this game's so charming and cute. I'm not saying enough of good about this game. There's a little art book with original sketches, which I won't show you for spoiler reasons. The back of the box looks adorable, and even when you open it up, this is just cute. Now, fun thing about this game, this one's the most price consistent. I spent about $35 for this, and as you can tell, that's like really around where it is, and you know, this one isn't too expensive. Oh, it's so cute, and no, I must think violent thoughts. Violent thoughts, including throwing balls at people and slaughtering the innocent. So Dodgeball Academia is up next. Have you ever wanted to play dodgeball with characters that look like they came out of OK Go Let's Be Heroes? And it's an RPG? Well, I've got the game just for you. The back of the box, as you can see here, has some pretty interesting things. And again, the game actually comes with a nice little art book. As for the price, I paid $32, and well, you can see here, it's actually not that expensive. Warning though, the next game I'm going to talk about is pretty emotional, so viewer discretion is advised. There isn't an easy way to transition into this next game other than just warning you. This is probably the one game I recommend you know the least about before you go into it. I give to you Grease. This game though, oh boy. I know what you're seeing is a still image, but my problem with this is I just don't want you to see any footage of this game. It's a game best experienced blind, and oh boy. I'm gonna warn you, this is one of the very few games I can think of that actually make me feel some kind of emotion. So yeah. Sorry there's no footage. Seriously, if there's ever a game I recommend out of all of them you play, it's this one. It made me cry and just feel things that I never really felt in a game before. Of course, my edition comes with a nice little art book, and yeah, it's not the cheapest game in the world as you can kind of tell, but you know, if you can find it digitally, I recommend it. Unfortunately, the feels train is going to keep going right now as we talk about another game that makes me feel emotional as well. Ministry of Broadcast. Imagine if North Korea had their own wall and a reality TV show where you could escape over that wall. And it played like the original Prince of Persia. Yeah, it sounds like a kind of a mess, but I'll be honest, this is what this game is. Expect a lot of heavy dialogue, a lot of good jokes, and prepare to die a lot, because this game is hard. Seriously though, I died so many fucking times in this game. And it's got a real good story though, so fuck you kindly, I guess. On the positive side, this game actually comes with a steel case, and oh man, the front looks amazing and the back looks beautiful as well, and the pricing for the game isn't actually too bad. I got it for $30, and as you can tell, that's still what it's around now. However, the big thing with this game, believe it or not, is its obscurity. How many consoles is this for? Believe it or not, just the Nintendo Switch and like computers. Yeah, not on Xbox or anything, so pick this up if you can. Now we are getting into the final two games, and these games are really fun games that I like a lot, and they're actually really hard to find. Tell me, do you like Mexican food? Do you like luchadors? Do you like goats hitting on your mother? If you said yes to any of these, then Guacamelee is perfect for you. Oh man, there's a lot to talk about this game. Okay. There's an instruction book which has not only every single achievement in the game, but also like a lot of neat sketches and like a lot of cool things in it. It comes with a nice double-sided poster, which I will show you here. It also comes with like all the DLC and stuff, and it's two really fun beat-em-ups in one. I feel like any more talking at this point would just be redundant. It's a beat-em-up, it's a Metroidvania, it's fun, it's got a lot of good music. I really cannot say enough good about this game. This is a must play in my opinion, and just I have a blast every time I pick this game up. I am so sorry. Enough about me being an idiot. Let's talk about pricing. If you want to buy this game digitally, it can be dirt cheap. I literally found a copy for like $3 the other day, and I even told my friend to pick it up. Physically, however, oh boy, yeah. I got this for like $12, and like, yeah, this thing is pretty expensive. However, it comes to the final game, the one I paid not only the least for, but also probably the hardest game on here. I'm not even showing you yet. I'm just going to show you the gameplay of it first. I give you Salt and Sanctuary. "2D Dark Souls," pretty much, is what I would describe this game as. It is hard, it is brutal, it is unforgiving, it is fun though. It has a very unique art style, but I'm gonna warn you, just like Dark Souls, I promise you, you will die a lot in this game. This game is so hard, though. I love it, though, like, because I love difficult games. And, well, this game has a lot with it. Like, if you see this lovely cover, the back also looks nice. But it also comes with a nice little instruction book, which a lot of these do. But it also comes with a nice double-sided poster, as you're going to see, as well as the soundtrack. Sadly, I bought this game for like $10 used. So I'm curious. I wonder how much this game's worth now. Probably like 15 cents. Maybe even like a Big Mac. Let's find out, shall we? Davy Jones, fuck my ass. I struck gold. Well, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, if you're gonna need me, unfortunately, I'm gonna be, well, with all this money I have from these games, let's just say Raven's gonna get something nice tonight. See ya!
What was that you mentioned about a poop deck?
Oh my gosh, you made it to the end of this video. Thank you. It means a lot to me. This has been one of my biggest projects as of yet. Do me a favor though, if you enjoyed it, please hit like. Subscribe to join the Derp Platoon today and hit the bell so you know whenever I do a new video. Reach out to me on Discord, it's the best way to get out to me. And you know what? If you made it this far, I want you to comment the secret phrase, Pirate's Booty. Put that in quotations and I want you to tell me a game that you have that's a treasure. Until next time, this is Captain Derpy, telling you to stay awesome.